Hello, thank you for joining me today. I'm Jimmy Jam Oracle, and today we're going to do a read for Amberlynn Reid. Remember, we thank the spirits just like I thank you for joining me today. And let's get to it. What's Amber been up to? Not much, I don't think, except for some Gorl World drama. Still denying, I guess, accusations and stuff like that. Oh yeah, oh my gosh, that one ex came back. The one that cheated on her wife. Says some things about Amber. I don't know, let's ask the spirits. Let's tap the deck. Wake them up. Let's see if they have anything to say about Amber and what's going on with her currently. I'll probably just do some simple 3-card reads for her. So let's get started. All right. First 3. What do we have? We have the Ace of Swords. It is reversed. It says confusion, brutality, chaos, inner clarity, rethinking an idea, and clouded judgment. For some, I don't know why, but the brutality really sticks out to me in this card. And I've gotten this card before for other reads, and I never really paid the brutality too much mind, but and definitely the clouded judgment as well with Amber. This card is in the past position, so right now that's how we're just going to read it. All right, so we're going to go to the next one. This one's in the present position. It is the 4 of Cups. It's upright. It says meditation, contemplation, apathy, revelation, and disconnected. Definitely the apathy and the disconnected, I think, totally describe Amber, especially like in the present situation right now. Because I definitely think any accusation that gets thrown at her, like she doesn't honestly, I don't think, care about. The only reason she addresses anything is, well, one, to stoke the fires of drama that fuel her channel, and 2, I think she does care about, like, we've gotten like the narcissism card for her in the past, so she does care how people view her, and she definitely wants to come out on top of whatever situation or accusation there is out there. So definitely that right now. Okay, so then now we have the Empress. She is reversed. It says creative block, selfish, impatient, dependent on others, definitely, inaction, lack of concentration, indecisive, overwhelmed, anxiety, and infidelity. Oh, it's funny, infidelity pops up just when I was talking about that ex. I wish I could remember her name. I don't know why I can't. It is not hitting me right. Erica? Was that it? I think it was Erica. I could be wrong. But definitely, like, the infidelity, like, Amber's not shy about that. What are they calling her? Homewrecker Lynn? Definitely, like, the dependent on others and the selfishness, like, even in action, like, Amber doesn't really get up to much. All right, for the next 3 cards, let's go ahead and ask the spirits. Since this card, I feel like, is representing Amber herself, we're going to kind of roll with that. Gonna shuffle again, ask spirits, say, hey, what more can you tell us about this card and about Amberlynn Reid? All right, there we go. 1, 2, we have Page of Pentacles. Oh, we have the Fool. We've gotten the Fool for Amber before. And the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so we have the Page of Pentacles. He's reversed. It says lack of commitment, greediness, laziness, procrastination, learn from failure. Some of these sound familiar. Like the inaction, I think that's the laziness, selfish, greediness. All right. Even like the lack of commitment, we have like the infidelity down here. Okay. So it seems like the spirits are like, yeah, we're talking about her. All right. So we have the Fool. He's upright. It says new beginnings, possibilities, innocence, spontaneous, optimism, trust in life, blind faith, adventure, opportunity, and pleasure. Wow. This could be, because the last time I read this card, I told myself, like, I don't think when I drew that card before, it was actually for the meaning behind it. I honestly think the spirits were trying to tell us that she is the Fool, that she's acting like a fool, that people see her like she's the fool. And then here in the picture, he's looking up into the clouds and he's not seeing the danger underneath him. And I honestly, I do feel like that's Amber. Like, whether it comes to her weight or to the way she loves people, like, she's just looking off and not looking at the red flags beneath her. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles. She is upright, says nurturing, practical, providing financially, a working parent. It's funny it mentions parent because in these two, one of these cards, where was it? No, it was this one. Dependent on others came up. And that was the first thing I was like, yep, selfish, dependent on others, that's Amber. And one of the people she's dependent on is her own mother. So we have the Queen of Pentacles here. It's this providing financially and a working parent. I hope Mama-lynn isn't providing anything for her financially. I'm hoping whatever's being provided is just driving her around and maybe helping her like around the apartment. But I really want to look into that because I do not. I hope not. All right, so that's spirits. What is this card representing? Can you tell us more about the Queen of Pentacles in Amber's read? All right, we have, what's that, the Seven of Pentacles, Six of Cups, and the Lovers, but it's reversed. Okay, so we have long-term view, hard work, perseverance, diligence, sustainable result, and investment. All right, so if this card is representing Amber's mom, or at the very least it's representing someone outside of Amber. But this person, like it says, hard work, perseverance, diligence, even sustainable results. So like this very well could be Mama-lynn's recovery from drug addiction. Like that sustainable result, that investment, that investment in herself to get out of drugs. All right, let's look into the Six of Cups. Again, it's reversed. It says living in the past, forgiveness, lacking playfulness, moving forward, leaving home, and independence. Okay. Living in the past, definitely. Even like the forgiveness, I think this is Mama-lynn's like current state. Like this is in the present position. So I think she is somewhat living in the past and even like seeking this forgiveness for those past deeds. And the lacking playfulness sticks out to me too, but I think that's just the card just saying like it's something she takes very seriously. Those, whenever the past is brought up or like trying to make amends for the past, trying to seek that forgiveness to move forward. She takes that very seriously. And then we have the Lovers. It is reversed. It says self-love, disharmony, imbalance, misalignment of values, suffering, detachment, obedience, conflict, bad choices, indecision, fear of commitment. Okay, that is a mouthful for that card. A lot to say about Mama-lynn, I think. It says misalignment of values, and I just wonder if that has something to do with Amber, because Amber smokes, she drinks, she has her own food addiction, And that would misalign with Mama-lynn's values of, like, you know, seeking forgiveness for past deeds and the hard work and, like, getting clean and stuff. Sorry. It does say bad choices and conflict, even detachment. It's funny, we have detachment in that one, and we have independence in this one. I wonder if it's a wish that Mama-lynn has for Amber to be independent, or for herself to be independent from Amber, maybe, because it's talking about detachment, so like separating. Then we talk about obedience as well. Like, sometimes I do feel like a lot of what Mama-lynn does for Amber is to make amends for this. So I wish she would come off as being obedient. I kind of want to ask more about the Queen of Pentacles. I really do feel it's Mama-lynn, though. And the thing is, I've gotten Mama-lynn before in that card, I think. And it said relatively the same thing, that she was... oh, Spirits, can you tell us more about this card, about Mama-lynn? Please tell me she's not providing financially. I don't think she's providing financially. At least I hope not. Who do we have? We have the Two of Wands, Five of Swords, Eight of Cups. All right, so we have planning, progress, making decisions, discovery, leaving home, and travel plans. Oh no, I wonder if Mama-lynn is moving. But definitely something's happening. Whether it's moving, like physically moving, or maybe it could be like moving like away from Amber, like could be maybe emotionally. I don't know. We'll have to keep an eye on her. 25 of Swords. Reverse, this says past resentment, desire to reconcile, making amends. We were just talking about this one, desire to forgive. Yes, this is something that really drives Mama-lynn. Like, she definitely, I honestly think this is the crux of their relationship. That Mama-lynn is mainly into it to ease this, oh my gosh, this resentment Amber might have, or even like any of her kids might have from, you know, the past drug use. And that desire to forgive. Gosh. All right, so we're going to go on. Next one, it says trying one more time, indecision, aimless drifting, avoidance, fear of change, fear of loss. Most of this I feel like is the trying one more time. Because I honestly think they've tried this before to reconcile, to get along, to make amends. Back when Amber first got kicked out of her grandma's place because she was living there with her grandmother and her mother. And Amber left to visit a girlfriend, and grandma said, don't come back. And I think this time around, even with the grandmother and Mama-lynn are both trying one more time to reconcile with Amber, to do things right with Amber. Which, good luck to them. Because I don't know, just the way Amber acts and behaves and how she treats people, I honestly think she's, I don't want to say anyone's beyond help. But I think beyond Mama-lynn's help, yes. Beyond help in general, like inpatient or just a good therapist to have and some decent medication, yes, definitely. All right, so let's go ahead and end our read today with an intuition pull. So this is a card just for you when you think about a person, situation, question you might have, and I will intuitively pull out a card. I'm feeling over here today. Boop. What do we have? Oh, we have the Seven of Cups. It says opportunities, wishful thinking. Oh, sorry, you can't see it. Choices, illusions, searching for purpose, and daydreaming. Oh, nice. All right. That's good. So let's look at opportunities are coming up. It does say wishful thinking and daydreaming, but those things aren't bad. You know, sometimes you think about things and daydream about them, and sometimes they come into fruition. But let's thank the spirits for joining us today, and I thank you for joining me today, and I hope you have a great day.